Namaskar to all of you. I have received a message in my messenger from one of our well-wishers. Hari Om Guruji, just saw your video, a very honest and sincere request. Don't you have the right to redefine the Shastras, specifically to the context of video you have shared today? What else I am doing? Once you tell me, once again I am violating and getting things done for you. I am adopting certain methods and approaching the Pitrulokas, trying to convince them through various measures. Manipulating aksharas. As a prayogi, what else I am doing? I am doing exactly the very same thing. I am violating. So by violating, I am redefining. Only thing, I have not given you the right to violate. I only say that you come back to me and inform me what has happened. Then we will set it right. How I set it right, what I do is my problem. Because you will be blissfully unaware how much time I spend, how much energy I spend, how much of money I spend, where all I keep roaming, where all I go, where all I have to go, what all equations I have to see. It's not a botheration for you. The only thing, I have not given you a blanket right to violate. I only say, if you violate, please inform me. I just say these are the rules of the game. In case you violate, yes. As masters come, they try to dilute what is available in the Shastras, because that may not be applicable. Blind application of what is already available may not be applicable for today. So we may have to fine tune it. Is it not? Otherwise, it will look redundant and people may not be able to follow it. And blaming them that they are not able to follow it, laying a condition which is impossible to follow, is not correct. So wherever possible, yes. Even when you cannot do the cremation within 10 hours, I say, please inform me. Okay, we will take care. Okay. Yes, we are taking care. I am not giving you a blanket permission to do things for my own reason. I don't want you to take things for granted. Simple. And I want you to come back to me. As a master, I have a right to know what violation you have done. And whatever violation you have done, if you express it out of your own mouth, you will feel more comfortable. Though I may know that you have violated something, I don't come back and ask you whether you have violated this or not, because that will inconvenience you. Instead of that, I will prefer you coming back to me and informing me that this is the violation we have done. Then I ask you a few particulars to understand the subject better from your point of view and give a solution for it. As a prayogi, we do this. Of course, I'm not giving you a blanket permission. Probably someday I may say that. But there must be some responsibility on your part also. There must be some responsibility. This question makes me feel that you would like to be irresponsible. That is not the intention of me as a prayogi to undo what has been already done by a person, which may not be correct. The idea is not that. The idea is not ultimately anarchy. Please remember, there will be always a set of rules which you may have to follow when you go on the road. There are some civic senses, there are certain rules. There will be a signal, you are supposed to stop in the red light. You are not supposed to cross. When there is a zebra crossing, somebody is crossing, you must have courtesy to stop. Let them cross. You must not smoke in public because it may affect so many people and they will become passive smokers. They may be open to dreaded diseases. So like this. When you board a bus, you are supposed to purchase a ticket. Is it? To travel that distance wherever you want to go. These some basic things. Even those things, if you don't want to follow, because it is not convenient to you, or your circumstances are not convenient, then I say don't worry. If you violate, please inform me. I'm not giving you a blanket permission, but I'm saying you please inform me. That violation, I take it on my head. What more help do you need? Is it not? As a prayogi, what best is possible, I'm already doing to you. Despite having most of the people, I'm saying about 90% of the people who claim that they are all the so-called my Guru Bandhavas, they don't really stand by me. They repeatedly keep on doing the same thing. Standing by me doesn't mean that simply supporting me. Supporting me, yes, I need your support at all circumstances. Okay, I cannot do on my own. That is why I take dakshina from you. That is the reason. Have you understood? And it is your bounden duty to give to the master. If you give 1 rupee, you will get 10 rupees, sir. If you have that faith, it will work out. How do you get? I do not know. From where you get, I do not know. In what form you will get, I do not know. But giving dakshina, and that too especially for Pitrakaryams, on good days, informing, giving dakshina to the Guru is good. But many of you just give me some information. My father has gone, my mother has gone, we cremated at this time. Okay, I take it up. I send it to my people in Kerala. I organize everything. I also do the prayagam part and they also do there. Then I go back to Paristaranam. What about the cost factor? For you, it's just one WhatsApp message. At any point of time, how many of you really think about it? No. When there is a problem, you think about the master. But what about the master? Who thinks about the master? When problem comes, master is also human, though he is a prayogi and he has his own problems. Anybody is prepared to think? No. Hardly we will have 1 or 2 persons thinking that way. I am not blaming you. Because for you people, already in our system, I have allowed you to take things for granted. Already you have a very free pass on many things. Where if you go to any other organization or if you are with any spiritual teacher, they won't allow you so much of freedom and independence. What you get with me. The reason is I don't want to condition you. I want you to find water finds its own level. I want you to find out really for yourself. what is reality. And I stand by you. Have you understood? Not that Master doesn't know, he keeps quiet. He doesn't want to create an unpleasant situation. If there is a Pitrukaryam, we have to send. It is your Pitrus. When you are sending the information of your brother, of your neighbor and others known to you, it means it is as good as you are giving information. If they don't even give you, you have to give. Then only Palitam is there. If you give 1 rupee, I can make it 100 rupees. If you don't give even, if you are just zero, then how I can make it? What is it I am supposed to make it? What is that mathematics you are teaching me? I don't say everybody, but most of you. I can tell you that much. I have a wide circle of people, very wide circle of people, very wide. And please remember, all are very well off. Then occasion. Occasion means for you only Guru Purnima birthday. There are many other occasions we are celebrating. How about that? And most of the time expenditure is done for you. And you don't support it. Very ridiculous. Very ridiculous. In other systems, they will specifically say, oh, you want this to be done? Okay, we charge you this much. I don't say that. Have you understood? I feel you will know on your own and you will be measured enough to do the needful. There is a responsibility on your part. Even minimum responsibility. You need not, I am not asking you to follow through as per rules. When you have violated and when we are redoing something, we are trying to salvage back some damage that has taken place. Some cases, you happily do something which is probably due to ignorance. I don't say you are doing it deliberately. Yes, it is due to ignorance. I don't deny that. But when Master comes forward and when he takes care of that, I feel as a Shishya, it's also your responsibility. So taking things for granted is not allowed with the Master. Anyhow, we do it. In fact, if you are well off, when I am doing for one person of your family, you must come forward and say that, Guruji, please take for one more person. You may be doing for somebody who is on the street, who cannot afford. I would like to bear that expense. It should be that way, is it not? Is it? Just merely doing. Some people say, give me some clothes. How many clothes I can wear? How many shirts I can wear? How many dhoti I can wear? Instead, money, if you give me, yes, I can give it to my Brahmins. If you give me shirt, I can give it to them. No doubt, of course, I wear it for 1 or 2 days and then I give it to somebody else. I don't deny that. Brahmins will not take used clothes. I have to get them new ones. Is it not? And they are doing it for their life. They have some money, they need some money to run the show. Understood? At any point of time, do you think that the Guru is your family? Yeah, we have 4 family members. Father, son, his son, his daughter. Along with it, can you not include one more person, Guru? 5? Okay. Your expenses are divided by 5. Yes, maintaining a Guru is an expense. It's very expensive. But for you people, there is no problem because you don't maintain me. Nor I allow anybody to do that. I can understand your problem, everything, but you want most of the time results without responsibility. You don't want to do anything. Everything, if the master is prepared to rewrite the entire Shastra and give one book, please follow this is enough. You will be very happy. But what the master undergoes behind, you won't know. Because for you it is ignorance, and as long as you don't get to know certain things, it's better. Even I say normally, better not to get to know certain things. Ignorance is bliss. Okay. In fact, this girl who has kept the ashes, she knows me all these years. She has never told me. I talk so much about forefathers, I talk so many. She could have very well told, yeah, I have kept some ashes of my father which he had requested. She didn't tell me, though she knows me for years. See the lackadaisical attitude. I will call this as irresponsibility. And suddenly one day, it comes to her mind and she says, because I have given some posting on something, forefathers, something. So suddenly it comes. It didn't come to her mind. See, you are all in doership mode. I am not in doership mode. So when you are in doership mode, it is your responsibility to inform me. Though you say, I am more a non-doer, it's just a lip sake. It's not from the heart. When you are non-doer, you will automatically, even the mistake will not happen. Because Lord enters you and does the act. Lord does the act. He enters you and does the act. So never a Lord's design will be wrong. Never his action can be questioned. He is inscrutable. He is beyond any scrutiny. But most of the time you do with doership. So you get a doubt whether it is right, whether it is wrong, whether it has to be done like this, like that. Since you live a life of doership, I am now questioning you. Can you not inform this a few years before, when you met me? It would have reduced my burden. Today I have to search the soul where it is. We don't know whether it has been taken away by the dark forces. Now we have to retrieve from there and then put it back into the Pitruloka so that they are able to come back and continue their lineage in the family. It's a simple thing. So here we have a very big window in our system. The window in our system is, in case you violate or do some mistake, please inform the master. It's as good as a confession. When you inform me, I take certain steps and see that things are corrected. I can always understand, as humans, yes, we are likely to commit some mistake and we are always in the doership mode. As a result of which, any mistake we will be committing, we will be in fact over enthusiastic. Even after committing mistake, without knowing that we have committed a mistake, we will be dancing as though we have done a very big service. Is it? Think well, think well. Once you call me a master, I become a part of your family. In fact, if you start writing, first you have to write master and then only others. If you go south and all, I do not know. In Tamil Nadu, I know the practice. They will put one Pullayar Churi. That is on the top, they will put one. That is for Vinayak, and then they will write. Like that, first is master. Otherwise, there are so many people surviving without masters. They don't need all this. You need not be in a system. If you are in a system, if you claim that you are a disciple, you must be disciplined. First thing is discipline. Discipline should be there. And always that burning thought must be there. What master must be doing? What is the connection? How much he must be going through. Not just your problems. Your problems are always there. Personally, everybody has got some junk. Some problem will be there. Every day we will have some problem. But how many of you think what all my master has to undergo? Even I had a major thing. Why should I undergo? Have you understood? Only for you people. It had to be undergone. No other way out. Yeah, Rajita played her role, whatever she is supposed to play. Many of you were in Virajita camp. I have brought you back into my camp. You were in Vamachara. I brought you back to Dashachara. She is naturally angry on me. Naturally, anybody will be angry. So I can't find fault with her. I have my own side of reasoning. She has her own side. Is it not? Sometimes it is not a war where we fought and got you back. Sometimes through deceit. Otherwise, I wouldn't have saved you from her. I couldn't have saved from you from dark forces. So deceit. So if you question me as a prayogi or as a human being, you employ all that. Yes, we employ all that. In war and love, there is no ethics. To me, that is also a system on par with war. So sometimes we have to do them, sometimes cunningly. She has also done the very same thing. I have also done the very same thing. So as prayogis, hook or crook, our whatever we feel has to be done. In the sense, not anarchy. What has to be done, the way it has to be done. If a Pitru has to be saved from the dark forces, we are not bothered about the methodology, what we will employ to get back. Maybe. So we go through all those things. Ultimately, so many things are there in the body, in the mind. I survive because of my love towards you. That is the feel. Because I consider you as a part of me. I don't consider you as a different person. So when I consider you as a part of me, will I not take care of myself? Naturally, I will take care of myself. So accordingly, I also see that because you are me, I see that you are given a very convenient recourse to what has already happened. I suggest some methods, or I may not suggest anything. I will just say, give the details. That's enough. Don't worry about it. Then you also go relaxed. You don't think about the process. Darshanayana Punyakalam, when it comes, you will have totally only Pitrus. So many things. We will start with Ashadha Amavasya. That's a very important day for Pitru. After Guru Purnima. And after that we have so many functions, Navaratri, all these things are concerning Pitrus. Diwali, Karti, so many things. Vinayaka Chaturthi, Krishna Chaturthi. So, every time you must think, in such a way that you are useful to the master. First is the master. First, number one. Whatever he says is final and we have to stand by him. That is the kind of Shishyahood, disciplehood in a Gurukula. Doing anything and everything possible for the master. So Master has actually allowed you to commit all that. Otherwise, why I ask you, come and tell me what happened? If I wanted to reprimand you for what has happened, I can reprimand you and leave you. I am not a teacher to reprimand you and leave you. I am a master. I cannot simply reprimand you and leave. You are my disciple. You are my children. You are my child. I have to take care of your interests. If you have committed a mistake, that's not the end of the road. Let me try to redo it. We bypass many things. So ultimately, you have been given the freedom to do anything and everything. Only thing, I have not published a book. Here I have not given you an authority. I don't say specifically violate. I say please follow. If you cannot follow, please inform me. Instead of you going through certain things, I will go certain things, I will get it corrected. Don't worry about it. So already we have made a lot of changes to what has been written once upon a time, because it is not practically possible to follow what is written. A little bit of interest in Shastras and Sampradayas and tradition and culture will go off if we keep on insisting on something which cannot be followed today. So in order to give the mind that kind of a relief, I as a prayogi also alter many things and help you people to do the particular thing in a particular way. Already the master is very relaxed with you. The system is so relaxed with you. And you have a lot of freedom to do whatever you want. The only thing, when you do something beyond what is expected of you to do, kindly inform. Inform within a reasonable time. Don't say 5 years, 6 years, 10 years. It becomes, you are complicating my job. First of all, a Shishya is not supposed to complicate anything for the master. Here in our system, Shishyas are known to complicate. The system is like that. You can't blame the Shishyas. System is like that. Because it came for correction. Prayogam is all that. Whatever is being done is being corrected here and there, here and there. The system itself is like that, yes, naturally. But I don't like that callous attitude of one has to definitely have some responsibility towards themselves, because you are in the doership mode. If you are in the non-doership mode, there is nothing like a responsibility, because it's the responsibility of Him, the Lord, who does through you. And whatever He does is for your good. And whatever He does will be very perfect. Timing will be very good, perfect. The result will be very perfect, because now in doership mode, there was no doership at all when you did. So He entered you and did. But the problem is doership mode. You are already blocking His entry. And you have given entry to the devil. And when it does, naturally it may be right, may not be right. Once you start getting doubt, it means that you are in doership mode. So having committed something under doership mode, at least you must have responsibility enough to convey it within a reasonable time to the master, so that he can plead with the forefathers, with the aksharas, with various saints, hermits across the cosmos, various cosmic energy points, and he can get the things done for you, because he is a prayogi. I have nothing against you. Don't think I have something against you and I don't carry. Sometimes in WhatsApp, are you very angry, Guruji, with me? Somebody will write. Because he has started judging me from his position. He would have been angry under such circumstances. So he thinks Guruji is going to be angry. A Guru is beyond any comparison. He is Sakshat, Dakshinamurti, Datta. Where is the question? He lives a more metaphysical life. Whatever he does has got something to do with metaphysics and cosmos. Such a person is a Guru, a Prayogi. So, don't be stupid. I cannot think like you. So definitely, I will not misunderstand you for anything. Only thing, if you give me a bit of details, it will give you a relief. Not that I do not know. I want you to be relieved of the guilt. One should not feel guilty. The ultimate aim of non-doership is not to feel guilty, but at the same time to feel that non-doership. Then only one can have that guiltless attitude about anything, because anything done is pure and divine. Guilt comes because of doership, because of ego, because you thought you can do it, but it has not worked out the way you wanted it to be worked out. Then the guilt comes. Performance is not up to the mark. You talk on performance, you talk on goal. All these things are more doership. Where is the question of goal for people like me? That is only for people who are full of doership. We are not doers. Lord is always with us. He has been very kind to us. Otherwise, He will not be bearing us. So, enjoy life. God bless you all. Bye.